Thank you. Thank you, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. I will talk about Ortho-K. That's a non-surgical procedure, non-LASIK, but its effect is almost LASIK. Yesterday, I went to the I went to the Cosmonaut Museum in Moscow. It was very impressive for me because I worked for NASA and the MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, as a space medicine researcher. Actually, I wanted to be an astronaut, but my visual acuity was so poor to pass that selection. So I went to NASA as a researcher of space medicine. But my visual acuity is very good now with Ortho-K. When I was in the States, I made to Ortho-K and my visual acuity improved so much. So when I came back to Tokyo, I started Ortho-K. That is the story. That's why I talk about Ortho-K. First, I will explain the mechanism of myopia reduction by orthokeratology, in shortly Ortho-K. Ortho-K refers to the overnight wear of rigid gas permeable contact lens to temporarily reduce myopia. The myopic Ortho-K lens is fitted at a basically flatter than the corneal curvature. From the historical study, temporary corneal flattening results from central epithelial thinning and mid-peripheral stromal thickening. You can hear the voice.
In contrast, in treating hyperopia, Ossert uses a lens that is convex shaped. If this can shape the cornea lens to become convex, the focal point behind the retina will move onto the retina, and hyperopia will definitely improve. However, as this treatment is to pump up the cornea into an empty space, the technology involved in designing a convex shaped lens to treat hyperopia is much more difficult than that of myopia, where the cornea can be pushed into a concave shaped lens.
According to my experience of more than 12,000 myopia treatment, this method could spread its indication to severe myopia, astigmatism, hyperopia, rehabilitation for post-surgical ectasia after RK, PRK, LASIK, and even keratoconus, shortly KC, which is contraindication of Ortho-K before, by newly invented lens design with my patent technology. To treat high myopia, hyperopia, and severe KC, several steps of lens are necessary to increase compression gradually according to myopia, hyperopia, and keratoconus intensity, mild to severe. We change lenses step by step, say step 1, 2, 3, etc. In further step of lenses is designed to achieve deep concave or convex shape. For this myopia over 8 diopter, we needed 3 steps. For this hyperopia of younger generation over 4 diopter hyperopia, we needed 3 steps lenses to reach almost plano 0 diopter. It showed convex shape change gradually deeper and deeper step by step. Even for the hyperopia of senior generation, hyperopic Ortho-K is effective enough to reduce hyperopia with corneal reshaping flat to convex. This indicates that we can apply Ortho-K for presbyopia of senior generation. For hyperopic presbyopia, we use hyperopic Ortho-K to reduce hyperopia successfully into rather myopic level. And for myopia, myopic presbyopia, we use myopic Ortho-K to reduce myopia in the proper level of myopia with both advantage of distant and near visual acuity. For this patient, we modified monovision because this patient wanted to do so. We can treat presbyopia like this way using both of hyperopic and myopic Ortho-K to achieve proper level of myopia refractive error as patients want. We will move to the next topic, Ortho-K and foreign CXL, corneal cross-linking. As you know, CXL is mainly aided to prevent keratoconus progression, but it is also indicated for molding-aided procedure. After corneal surface plating, like intracorneal ring or PLK, CXL will stabilize the corneal structure by means of corneal ectasia decreasing and corneal stiffness increasing to achieve permanent molding of corneal shape flattening. Ortho-K is another option to change corneal surface flattening. Its effect is temporary, but it has the same potential as intracorneal ring or PLK to achieve permanent corneal surface flattening by foreign CXL procedure. As foreign CXL after Ortho-K, transepithelial Epion CXL is recommended instead of Epion CXL because we want to maintain the normal structure of corneal epithelium for remaining Ortho-K effect. Ortho-K itself is really effective on keratoconus, KC in short way, as I mentioned, and this is a good result of CXL combined Ortho-K therapy for severe KC. CXL effect remains for more than 2 years with almost permanent shape of corneal curvature flattening. This is another case. Even severe KC, Ortho-K intensive pressure induced central stromal thinning as well as mid-peripheral stromal thickening to achieve continuous good visual acuity without any correction by foreign CXL. Then why it is so effective even for severe KC rather than mild KC? For severe KC, inner surface of cornea becomes steeper and steeper as well as an outer surface, and corneal thickness becomes thinner rather than mild KC. As theory of Ortho-K, if we can add intensive compression enough, Ortho-K lens easily affect to the steeper curvature of corneal surface to reshape its curvature, flatten more. Steeper inner surface and flattened outer surface induced by Ortho-K can increase deep concave shape. This effect is enhanced on severe KC rather than mild KC. This is why Ortho-K for severe KC is effective enough. Then, how about the biomechanism of Ortho-K and foreign CXL for severe KC? To evaluate Ortho-K and CXL effect, we need to discuss cornea divided into two components, epithelial and stromal. Why CXL after Ortho-K is effective even for severe KC? For mild KC, only mild pressure is needed at the step 1 level as mild compression. It will induce the central epithelial thinning and mid-peripheral stromal thickening. For moderate KC, moderate compression is needed to induce newly central stromal thinning as well as progress of central epithelial thinning and mid-peripheral stromal thickening. For severe KC, more intensive compression will induce central stromal thinning much more to enhance deep concave shape. After lens removal just before CXL, by absence of pressure, central exterior layer has been becoming thicker again. But central stromal thinning and mid-peripheral stromal thickening still remains. At this moment, when CXL is performed, this moderate concave shape should be remained as CXL effect. But central exterior layer gradually returned to the initial level of the thickness during long-time lens removal after CXL. And central stromal layer also gradually elevates a little bit long time after CXL, but moderate concave shape remained almost eternal. CXL effect on stromal layer is likely enhanced rather for severe KC than mild KC by means of intensive pressure and elevated inner surface of cornea, remaining concave shape enough for complete recovery from cone shape. This is why CXL after Ortho-K is effective even for severe KC. This is the case of mild myopia performed CXL after successful Ortho-K. -3 diopter mild myopia improved into plano after Ortho-K. Ortho-K itself showed excellent result with theoretical central exterior thinning and mid-peripheral stromal thickening to reach ideal refraction, but it is temporary. Then, to achieve permanent molding, CXL is performed, but 1.5 diopter myopia regression appeared after CXL. This myopia regression partially appeared just 2 days after CXL, remaining 6 months. This patient started Ortho-K nighttime wearing again. Along this case, even after successful CXL, its response is partially limited to mid-peripheral stromal layer because CXL affects only to the stromal layer. So, the absence of lens compression caused re-increase of central exterior thickness to the initial level. This is why partial myopia regression appeared after CXL, even for successful Ortho-K. Comparing to successful result of severe KC, -3 diopter mild myopia improved into plano after Ortho-K, but 1.5 diopter myopia regression appeared after CXL, I mentioned. For this case, we added gradually overcompression to reach 1.0 to 2.0 diopter hyperopia. By Ortho-K, even after CXL, the diffraction remained plano. This is a pilot study, yet in order to reach plano level of complete myopia reduction permanently after CXL, overdose Ortho-K intensive compression may be needed to show overcorrection before CXL. If this is successfully achieved, Ortho-K combined CXL therapy will become a new option to treat myopia completely and permanently as basic surgery. As well as the CXL with intracorneal ring or PLK, CXL after Ortho-K as most less invasive method shows almost the same effect to maintain the corneal shape flattening. It is considered to be another option as a fundamental treatment for severe progressive keratoconus as well as normal myopia. So I recommend intensive Ortho-K and following CXL as a complete treatment, especially for severe KC as well as normal myopia. Thank you for kind attention.
Iwane, as always, extremely interesting. I still haven't figured it out quite how it works, but never mind. As memory, please accept this gift from us. Thank you.